It's Sunday morning, about 8:45 a.m. I've got a couple screenshots. I went searching around YouTube for Faran Fronczak. There's like nothing. Faran balanced. There's like nothing. She disappeared. One can see she's over at Twitter here and there, retweeting, getting into random one-liner exchanges. She's basically gone. They're basically, for the most part, basically hiding. That's why I'm making this video today, right now. I don't really have much to say other than I found Faran Fronczak in multiple Karen videos. The latest one, she's in a Mexican restaurant acting racist and threatening someone with bodily harm. She said she was going to cut them. Now, this isn't about keeping the lid on Faran Fronczak's past. This is about the deep state, whatever they are, whatever you want to call them, the ones who control internet, the ones Snowden exposed. This is about covering up the other stuff, the main stuff I've been on about, and not Faran. The Faran stuff is interesting for its own sake, but the main message is that all the shows are scripted. All of the people are fake. It goes on day in, day out, year after year. That's why my videos on Faran have not gone viral. Now, they've gone mini viral. It's there. And I'm sure plenty of you have seen, anyone who's listening to me now, I'm pretty sure most of you have seen my videos. So it's not about myself convincing you. Those people who are already aware of what I uncovered, you know I'm egoless. You know I'm doing this because it's the truth. I did the same thing back, it was late 2008, and it bubbled. It was on Brett Kimberlin. He sued me. All these people, what does that even mean? If all the people are in on it, or most people, if most people are in on it, talking internet, the social media part, there's no way to puncture it. There's no way to say it's a balloon. There's no way to deflate it. Because right here I've come up with proof. And I'm talking big time, user friendly, not rocket science proof. And then just scroll back even further into my archive, into the Sputnik, the fault lines. That's my connection. I was trolled on by Lee Stranahan, Brandon Darby, Adrian Lamo. Plenty of COINTELPRO losers attacked me back in the day. This is basically proverbial last laugh. Their response is to hide Faran because they know that if someone gets to my info on Faran that is being suppressed, they will see the other parts about how all those shows, any of them, the Law Tube, it's everywhere. So I'm a lefty, put that in quotes, whatever. I'm a thinker type. I'm anti-war. I'm mortal, so who cares, right? I accept that. I know we're all limited. There's only so much we can do. And it's even worse than that because there's nowhere to go. There's no medium. There's no democracy. There's no medium. I've talked plenty. I see that I've talked plenty. So that's what I am saying. The reason why Faran is now in hiding, the reason why all those shows that wouldn't shut up about her have shut up about her, the reason why all those shows somehow are unaware of my videos exposing Faran, that shows that I nailed it. I nailed it. This is called unexpected outcome. These are arrogant pigs funded by the Pentagon, funded by black projects, probably like Ike G Sports. So that thing where I forget the name, but Kazumi Fowler, that guy is in on it, and so they took his voice because he's got a pretty good voice. They set him up. They got him getting millions of views on some crime show they put on the internet. Gets millions of views, and that's funding too. So they control it. That's how they're getting away with it. And then those people are such cowards. Edward Snowden, not a coward. He was at his best. That was probably his best. But he didn't have the gonads. He didn't name names. He needed to really name the names. Look at what that pizza gatey thing did. I know I'm trying to code it so I don't... Look, I'm against the censorship too. It's ridiculous. The WikiLeaks, right before all that Podesta pizza stuff came out, the meat and potatoes was delivered by Assange. Basically, how the media is rigged. Everywhere the media is rigged. And that's how Hillary was nominated. And that's how Biden was nominated. Everything is fixed. That includes this so-called social media with their parameters, with their social containment. I'm not trying to turn this into a hobby for people. I just want to get out the basics of it. Then it's on individuals if they care, if they want to keep going down so-called rabbit holes. Joe Rogan's in on it, Tim Pool. That's why they chop and splice all the videos now. You can't even see anyone. They'll move the camera around. All the shows are rigged. That's why. This is like my life's work right here. And that's why Faran is in hiding, because it'll lead to the other stuff in which I just put it all on the table, naming names. I'm saying Jimmy Dore is basically a military informant pig. The truth hurts. Damn, the truth hurts. All right, I've said enough. I'm over 10 minutes. And my plan is I'll just share the couple screenshots. I confronted some lowlifes who they make they make big videos on Faran. Now no one notices that my videos somehow, even though it's well over 1,000. I think estimating about 1 to 2,000 people know about the videos I found. Yet these people, they don't know about it. They have to know about it. My videos were popping up in the search results, and that's how it's done. We all know it. You plug in the name, you go by the filter for the day or the week. Faran Fronczak drunk driving. My video, it's not even showing up right now. But I found it with some other search terms. And then we don't even know about this stuff because the algorithm seems to become personalized. So I guess someone would have to be using a proxy to... But then you're dependent on that proxy maybe too. It's history. But in general, I think it's fairly clear what happened here. I uncovered the first one was the porch thief. The second one, she seemed to be trying to get a rough edges type woman to snap, like she was being an informant, trying to get that woman in trouble. Then the third video was the big one, I think, where I found her. One can clearly see it was her. She calling the guy PG, rated PG. And then Allie was there, Allie from Hard Lens Media. And then she moved over to Slow News Day. I've been on the internet like 20 years saying the same consistent shtick. That's why Faran has disappeared. They don't want people to go, oh, this is beyond Faran. Faran just happens. She just happened to be the one holding the bag. So they've learned about the Barbra Streisand thing. They know if they try to suppress it, that it will get even worse for them. So they delete it. They don't suppress it. They don't have to suppress it. They let it. They control what people see. They can make anything stop for virality on internet. But the thing is, as all of us backed away, as most of us have quit, all of us seem to have quit. I think everyone has quit. Anyone real by this time in history, they know how fake, they know how disgusting the internet has become. They can see how fake it is. So now it's becoming Captain Obvious to call the internet fake. That's how they play it. They take over the idea that the internet is fake. They just keep rebooting. They want to control every point of departure. And then the points of departure they can't control, they mimic it. They mimic it and they try to dissolve it. Alright, I've said enough because then I'll just be fishing around for words and imagery of things that have already been explained, that are self-evident to anyone who is sincere. I'll try to find a tune or two to add to this. I'll put Faran in the title. We'll see how it goes. Alright, thank you. Take care. This is the Tokyo Shemp News and Entertainment Network. This is Sacrifice by Elton John. I've listened to it twice. Listened to it a number of times a week ago, but then never got around to trying it. I'll do 2 tracks, vocals, and I'll do background, and then I just line them up That's how they seem to be coordinated when it's just me running through the song twice. Sometimes I pulled it off where I do it like 3 or 4 different ways with drum, this and that. But that was then, and I've stopped really going full-fledged Aspie into it like that. Okay, Elton John, Sacrifice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start. It's a human sign when things go wrong, when the scent of her lingers and temptation strong into the boundary of each married man. Sweet deceit comes calling, and negativity lands. Cold, cold heart, hard done by you. Some things look better, baby, just passing through. And it's no sacrifice, just a simple word. It's two hearts living in two separate worlds. But it's no sacrifice. No sacrifice. It's no sacrifice at all. You show up, misunderstanding after the fact. Sensitivity builds a prison in the final act. We lose direction, no stone unturned, no tears to damn you when jealousy burns. Cold, cold heart, hard done by you. Some things look better, baby, just passing through. And it's no sacrifice, just a simple word. It's two hearts living in two separate worlds. But it's no sacrifice, no sacrifice. It's no sacrifice at all. Cold, cold heart, ding 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 ding. Hard done by you. Some things look better, baby, just passing through. And it's no sacrifice, just a simple word. It's two hearts living into separate worlds. But it's no sacrifice. No sacrifice. It's no sacrifice at all. No sacrifice at all. No sacrifice at all. No sacrifice at all. No sacrifice at all.